NILECAST at West Nile Television at 7. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. We want to apologize. Today we are commencing at 8 p.m. Much as I said at 7. We have delayed for 1 hour because of technical issue. We apologize about that. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore, the anchor tonight. Without wasting time, first take a look at the headlines, then the details come shortly.
In the headlines tonight, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu emphasizes the need for a new vision for Uganda. What farmer groups receive training at Pamungu Agroecological Farm? And NUP regional offices in Gulu district broken into ahead of presidential rally. This and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin.
Welcome back. Now, diving into the details of the stories. We are commencing it from Gulu City with a political story. The regional office of the National Unity Platform, commonly known as NUP in Pete Laro Division, Gulu City, has been broken into by unknown criminals just hours before the party's presidential campaign rally in West Acholi Sub-Region. According to Samuel Okot, the Acholi Sub-Regional coordinator for NUP, the attackers took thousands of campaign materials, including party t-shirts, presidential posters, flyers, and several important party documents. Stephen Okello reports about that.
It was a dark morning for National Unity Platform members in Gulu and across Acholi Sub-Region.
It was this morning at 2 a.m. that I received calls that our office is being vandalized.
Upon arriving at the office earlier in the morning, the regional coordinator, Samuel Okot, says he found some of his stolen documents scattered along the road leading to the office.
I tried reaching out to the police at that time, but all were in vain. None of those numbers that I had was going through. So when we came this morning, we got this destruction that you are even seeing. The office was totally destroyed with nothing left.
This incident comes just hours before the party presidential candidate, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, begin his campaign trail in Omoro district.
Thousands of presidents' posters, flyers. We had these capes. We had the flag. As you are aware, always in our campaign we distribute flags to our supporters. All those things were taken. We have lost millions and millions of things. Right from the furniture, everything. The only thing we are left with is the rent that we have to pay. We have to start from scratch.
The break-in has been strongly condemned by NUP members in the region.
I think what has happened to our offices at the NUP has actually not broken us down. It has fueled our hope, it has fueled our message that we really need change.
NUP's Agago North flag bearer, Winnie Ukidi, says although the act was intended to intimidate them and disrupt their mobilization efforts, the criminals will not succeed in their missions.
I even have no words for them. We are under multi-party system and out there they do such kind of thing. Really? Really? Where are we going as a country? Where are we going as a country? The problem with the NRM government, they have failed to know the difference between a political party, between the state and the government. So where will this take us? It has never happened to any of the NRM offices. Why the National Unity Platform offices?
Chagulanje is expected to hold 3 major rallies in Omoro, Nuaya, and Gulu City, respectively. By the time of filing this story, the effort to reach the West Ashua Regional Police spokesperson were unsuccessful, as his phone remains unavailable. Stephen Okelo, for West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Away from that political story happening in Gulu, now coming to West Nile sub-region, particularly in Nebi district, a section of the community along Nyaraburu-Angal Parombo have threatened to have a peaceful demonstrations over the sorrowful state of Ayila Bridge, which connects Nyaraburu-Angal to Parombo Town Council, Nebi district. Ayila Bridge is located in the Padel Central Village, Parombo Sub-County, and constructed by Reverend Father Elio Zanel in 1975, has become a death trap for motorists and pedestrians using the road. Alfred Jawok gives us details about that.
Big question remains unanswered by both the Nebi district leadership and the central government about this bridge. This is Ayila Bridge, and it has been a death trap for many travelers, both pedestrians, drivers, and motorcyclists. We are going to find out how the bridge is at the moment. And as I talk, the bridge has developed cracks, and we want to find out from some of the leaders, some of the stakeholders within, why the bridge is not yet worked on from all that far. A section of youths and travelers on Nyaraburu-Angal Parombo Road have threatened to have peaceful demonstrations over the sorrowful state of Ayila Bridge, which connects Nyaraburu-Angal to Parombo Town Council in Nebi district. Ayila Bridge is located in Padel Central Village, Parombo Sub-County, and the bridge has developed some cracks, posing fear among those who use the bridge. According to the youths, the bridge was constructed by Reverend Father Elio Zanei in 1975. It has become a death trap for motorists and pedestrians using the road. Wilfred Okeche, a resident of Parombo Sub-County, says the bridge is paramount in connecting business people to access Parombo Town and Panyimur, respectively. He added that upon waiting for a long time from their leaders, this will prompt them to have a peaceful demonstration so that the matter can come to light for the government to work on the bridge.
You have more miracle. What be quiet government de makubinu konywa ne yubo bridge. One more dongo de majinyola dan wangu bridge ndongo tie on ready. Ma jua chuanya bridge ni Father Elio re mbinu yobo. Ni ai kum Elio ngati mangemu yubo bridge ni pe. Endo jotela wabe chwalo. Giromo diang perengo. Ngudu eni tie ngudu madid. Mebero revenue ni government sendi madongo. But government be diang perengo. Rimu padano madongo daru chwira duong. Parombo bedu tie nyaka jo giere ju yabo iye. Manju diamuke tungete. Bijwi go take by accident.
Christopher Kwai, a driver who frequently uses the bridge, expressed his disappointment to the government for neglecting the people of Parombo with the poor service delivery. Any utie Ayila Bridge ni jugere I oru malach, ento edoko ni peko ni dano matiu kuanga yo, mani ay Nyaraburu ni tundu bir I Parombo. Atie ko jaterong matokara shell, metiu kungudi ni sawa kusawa. Peka ngo ma oparo ni a bridge chopoka keliu.
Bridge ka shuka nega mawanen pini dario ka ko sha ko mai bridge yote magoro dario jas ka ko mo ko suisi ari bridge mai pe so ka darengo magoro abe do ko kuno ka kwash kono kando ngongo
ko paro maperi paro ebe jai ka kani bridge ni pin majuketu manyuto ni aya nyo bridge marachi utie deki ketungo dong pinye ni obejai ka kani
sign de pe ni ai malo sha kre malo sign pe bir kwe malo de zo pe tengari ozo sign pe ma ko nyunya ngo bridge te goro par ini bino per korea ko per kende kende yo na ni wen to woni chalo buja mu gore de ka woni mana be bino kana ga monke ma ngeo den ko bi brinye ke chako aka biru bor.
Okay, maino be Rachel mikinda jutero matokare Matiu ko wanga yo maeni. Mita wach niya ya bridge maeni rash makwe podo be koro lagam kuri ba government gibiga mango nilobre kom bridge maeni. Orochi Pola, another resident of Padel, where the bridge is located, calls for calmness among the frustrated youths but urges the government to work on the bridge urgently.
Manute Parambuti, big town, Muti town council. But Kawani bridge any could not development Muti Parambo. I can head up with my bridge of 10 meters a day per bridge and year last year. 10 meters a day. But what you want to carry trailer, Madongo, Magi I Kampala, Magi Kelpin in Parambo, they can only carry Quamirariti. Marit neka share tie ni come last for you bridge kauna na kan government of mal big nan I bridge enya no kinango kare madongo twela mutelu private penny Parambo inango bridge ter mut kara shell u kabin in bridge wa da shell kadu munya mutwela ka woni gilash o kadu ilash for bridge ina manya tie yari timba ko government ka biruna I bridge ndi and I know kare madongo tela kala kadu pogo ko tel kadu pogo o hanging mulera lera malo is bad. Government of Malama Konya, Gigila Roykum Bridge and Deer. They come around Butia, Mutika, new development, government, and Pamamalo Bende. Don't go tell, Ginano Kesa, you take a bridge to Tia Day. What tell Graman when a shall take a bridge Mutia Yalala. Yala didn't the Ningmita Sario. I'll take connected, you are Kukani, Kopani Mood. I think a better government what you can want. You got to go bring to Akuru. Akuru Ningmita Sari Lash 10 meters a day. They take it to committee and they take a passing. Count passing, waka. Committee corner, Mukumuti Madin, Manatia Ketua Iaritimi to Gutugungo, the Wakwanya government of Malugin, you are pick on you are, waka.
Efforts to get comments from Nibi district local government leaders on the matter proved futile as they could not be reached at the time of filing this story. This highlights the power of activism and collective action for a common goal. By working together, the community achieves a safer bridge, demonstrating the impact of peaceful demonstrations on creating positive change. And from that time up to now, no one has bothered to work on this bridge, and this bridge has come as a death trap for many users, motorcyclists, drivers, even pedestrians. This is the road which connects Nebi to Parambo Town Council, and many trucks use this bridge to take goods from Kampala to Parambo, and Parambo is developing with the factories. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV from Ayala Bridge, Nebi District.
Away from that sector, let's get back to the political sector, still about NUP. National Unity Platform, commonly known as NUP, presidential candidate Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, aka Bobi Wine, has concluded his campaign rally at Itsesia Playgrounds in Adjumani Town Council. Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu aims to galvanize support for his presidential bid, emphasizing the need for a new vision for Uganda after decades of NRM. Onzima Alan reports.
The National Unity Platform presidential flag bearer Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu has concluded his campaign rally at Sia Playgrounds in Adjumani Town Council. During his presidential rally, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu urged supporters of Adjumani District to mobilize massively and vote for him as the next president come 2026 general elections, urging that the ruling government has no idea and vision for Ugandans after the 40 years of existence.
I come before you today to ask for your permission and for your support. And most importantly, for your vote, so that I become the next president of Uganda. This is a mission not only for Bobi Wine. This is a mission for our generation. When I look here, majority of you are young people. When I look here, majority of you are way younger than me. I am sure 99% of the people here, you have never seen another president in your life. You don't know what it means to have a new Uganda. You don't know what it means to go to the polling station and choose a president. For 40 years, you have been ruled by one old man. You have been ruled by a man who came with a gun. We never voted for him. He took over our country by force. And since 1986, he has treated our country like his personal property. And he has treated all the citizens of Uganda like his slaves. He does everything he wants with our country. He has been president for 40 years. He made his son the boss in the military. He made his wife the minister for agriculture. Sorry. Yeah, he made his wife the minister for education. He made his brother Salim Saleh in control of all the national budget. And all the leaders in the police and the military are from his village.
Honorable Robert Chagulani Sentamu further stated that the people of Adjumani district have not been granted access to their natural resources, citing that Zoka Forest is being exploited by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is heavily deployed by army officers, and is treated as a personal asset.
For you, the people of Adjumani especially, when I talk about the Zoka Forest, you know what I'm talking about. He has deployed the military in Zoka Forest and has continued to degrade our environment. You have no right in the matters of your community. You have no right in the matters of the future of your children. Look at the schools where your children go. Now the primary school children, they did exams. But they did not study the whole term because the teachers are not paid. When you go to the health centers and the hospitals, they are in deplorable condition.
Some of Honorable Robert Chagulani Sentamu supporters had this to say.
Esawa zino era tubadde nga tumulindiridde okumala nnaku ezo zonna nga twagala mukulembeze waffe agenda otutambuza mu maaso mu biseera byaffe nga ffe abavuka tuyise mu bingi bo byagenda okutubuusa, so tubadde tumulindiridde okujja n'ekisinga otuluma kikiiva mu guiding okuba nga ajja kwogera eri abantu ate ne baba nga tebamukkiriza ate okwogera ali wewandibadde wasaanidde okuba nti ayogerawo ekyo ekintu kituluma. Bamuleke ajja ayogera eri ffe bobi tumwagala ng'omuntu kuba tuligenda tuleetera future mpya.
Honorable Robert Chagulani Sentamu aims to galvanize support for his presidential bid, emphasizing the need for a new vision for Uganda after decades of the NRM ruling government. Reporting for West Nile Television, Onzima Alan, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
Away from that story, now looking at the cultural sector in relation to politics, the Acholi Paramount Chief has applauded the Democratic Front Party for launching their campaigns ahead of the 2026 general elections. In a message delivered by the Minister for Information at Kerkaro Acholi, Okello Okuna, the Paramount Chief urged politicians to desist from preaching violence and instead focus on peaceful politics and community-based issues that foster development. Okello Stephen reports.
The Acholi Paramount Chief, His Royal Highness Lord David Onena Chanan II, has called on all the politicians seeking for offices in 2026 general election to avoid violence and promote peace. His message was delivered to Democratic Front President and its delegation during their visit to Kekwara Chuli by the institutional spokesperson Okelo Kona.
And we want the politics that embraces everybody so that the entire country is united for a common goal. We may differ in our ideological, political issues, but we remain governments. There is no inner country we shall fall over. This morning when I came, you were not yet in. I rushed to the barracks to talk to the gentleman in uniform. That as Jabalani comes tomorrow, we do not want a single blood spilled, because we actually have lost.
Democratic Front Party President Matthias Pogwa says they are moving across the country to share their visions of a new Uganda, one where power can be transferred peacefully.
And one of the biggest challenges that this generation must make preparations for is how you recover communities that have been affected by war, recover them to be at the same level with the rest of the nation.
Mpogwa added that under Democratic Front-led government, Uganda will experience balanced regional development and equitable distribution of national resources.
We want strong regional governments. We want high levels of decentralization, high levels of devolution, quite a federal system. Take an example. Some of the biggest oil reserves are in Lango and parts of Acholi, the lower part, around the lake. But how will the people of Acholi and Lango benefit from this resource without a formula for sharing resources?
Deputy Prime Minister of Kekwara Choli, Martin Okumu, appealed to the next government elected in 2026 to ensure equal sharing of power and resources among all regions.
Equitable development in Uganda, economic development in Uganda is not equitable. That is a fact. And as cultural leaders, we pray that development should extend to all parts of Uganda.
Though the Democratic Front Party is not filing presidential candidates in the 2026 race, but the president, Matthias Pogwa, is on a nationwide tour to strengthen grassroots mobilizations and campaign for DF candidates, contesting for various positions across the country. Stephen Okelo for West Nile Television, NILECAST.
Away from that, now looking at the agricultural sector, over 40 farmers from 2 sub-counties in Nebi district have been trained on commercial farming at Mikipamungo Agroecological Farm in Nebi municipality. Mikipamungo Agroecological Farm, located in Oliakusel, Nebi municipality, has greatly changed the lives of farmers in Greater Nebi. Alfred Jawok gives us details about that.
Over 40 farmers from 2 sub-counties in Nebi district have been trained on commercial farming at Mikipamungo Agroecological Farm in Nebi. The training covered various topics including profitable maize farming, fish farming, indigenous chicken production, and sustainable land management. Participants also gained hands-on experience in coffee and banana farming, piggery, urban vegetable gardening, and post-harvest handling. Yaya Yasin from a farmer group in Pashaka Parish, Jeru Sub-County, said the training is part of Mikipamungo Agroecological Farm's effort to promote agroecology and natural resource management, ensuring sustainable farming practices and economic development in the region.
There in my groups, I had to first of all take this training of the knowledge I've got. I will just teach them about all this knowledge I've got. Then from there, I will just do the implementation from there.
Dokas Kuyichin, another farmer from the sub-county, noted that the farm offered them training facilities and programs for individuals and groups focusing on practical skills and knowledge to thrive in the agricultural sector.
The skills are required. I'm going to use them. When I get my pig, first I'm going to build a pen for my pig. For that pen, I'm going to put them into, I'm going to divide the pen into 3 course. One pen will be for a barrow. One will be for the piglet, which is weaned by the mother.
Meanwhile, Tony Opeo, Executive Director, Meshpamongo Agroecological Farm, said this is the 3rd training offered to farmers with the help from Caritas Uganda to equip farmer groups with agroecological knowledge and skills to promote commercial farming in the West Nile region.
Which we are promoting it to complement or supplement feeding. We have aquaculture, that is fish farming. So what we do here, we train farmers. We have our training programs for 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. So today we are passing out a set of farmers from Ndeo and Erusa County that were sponsored by Caritas Uganda. They came for 2 weeks training, and basically we are being trained on piggery and poultry production. So the farmers have gained a skill that we believe when they go back, they translate the same skill to help other farmers as well. So at the farm, we have a program that runs from Monday to Friday. From Monday to Friday, we receive farmers, those who come on their own, those who come to learn, and then every weekend, Saturday, we have Farmers' Day, where farmers could come and learn, and then every Sunday, we do agrotourism. Meaning you can come with your family, with your children, so that you can be able to look at all these practices from the farm.
Meshpamongo Agroecological Farm, located in Oliekossel Nebi municipality, has greatly changed the lives of farmers to commercial farming in Greater Nebi. Agriculture is a backbone of every setup. In Uganda, agriculture is very paramount. Where we are is Meshpamongo Farm, and farmers from 2 sub-counties, that is Ndeo and Erusi, have been here for 2 weeks training, and today they have come to the climax of the training, whereby over 42 farmers from different farmer groups in Nebi district have been trained here. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
That particular story has brought us to the climax of today's edition of NILECAST News. Thanks for being part of the program, and it has been me, Oraku Benson Pastore, in front of the lens. Have the best of your weekend. We'll link up again till Monday next week.